Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Dex Heller's past is a mystery on General Hospital, so it's possible he could be a secret son of Sonny Corinthos. Take a look at 5 reasons we think they're father and son. Video update. This is the transcript of our GH video on 5 reasons Dex could be Sonny's offspring. See the best soap videos by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Hey there ABC soap opera fans, this is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we want to talk about something that we've been wondering about for a while, and that's whether Dex Heller might be Sonny Corinthos' son. We have got 5 signs that Dex could be Sonny's kid, and we also have an idea of who his mother might be. We talked about this in the Soap Dirt writer's room, and we all agree that it's extremely plausible. The last thing we're going to talk about is who his mother might be. So we're going to build up to that. So don't get mad. Be patient. The number 1 sign is Dex Heller seemed hell-bent on revenge against Sonny. And he didn't want to stop chasing that revenge, even when Michael Corinthos wanted him to. Of course, the background on this is that Dex Heller was a war veteran. And he came to Port Charles. He had also worked as a mercenary. And it was in his line of work as a mercenary where Michael contracted him. He paid Dex to basically infiltrate the mob organization to take him down on General Hospital. Why did Michael want to take him down? Well, Michael's mad because of the whole Sonny Nina Carly thing and his parents being broken up, and Nina being in his dad's life, so he wants to punish his dad. Very few people know about Michael's vendetta right now. As a matter of fact, Jocelyn, Jax, and Dex, I think, are the only ones. Of course, Sonny is in the dark. Nina's in the dark. Carly is in the dark. Michael's fiance, Willow, is in the dark. She's about to be his wife, and he still hasn't told her. And recently, because of questions that Willow is asking about, she wants the family to be at peace after she dies, and she wants Michael to reconcile with his dad. So we're wondering if Michael is going to agree to back off. But nevertheless, things were really bad for a while when Dex was suspected of being the hook killer. And you might remember that Sonny Corinthos got him out of the police station, but then strung him up in the back of Volanino's restaurant and was torturing him, trying to torture a confession out of him. And Michael and Jocelyn Jax came to get him out on General Hospital. Then Michael said, "You need to step away from this." And a couple of times they've had this same discussion. And both times Dex was like, "No, I'm staying." So why, other than money, why would he keep doing it? And Michael even offered to pay him off. He said, "I'll pay you everything I agreed to." So the money wasn't the incentive. Dex wants to see this through. And so that feels like it could be a personal vendetta. And if Dex Heller knows that Sonny is his dad, maybe he came to town with a chip on his shoulder. Because he grew up without a father. He had an absentee dad. Dex has mentioned his terrible backstory. He had these big brothers that beat him up so badly. They hospitalized him 5 times and his parents really didn't seem to care. They just wrote it off as, that's just what boys do. But it would go a long way to explaining that if Dex was adopted, and those were his adopted brothers who resented him being adopted. That's why they abused him. And that's why the parents looked the other way, which is terrible, but things happen like that. So that's number 1, because Dex keeps on. And it seems very personal to him. Our number 2 thing is that Dex is constantly looking for Sonny's approval. And in some ways, early on in this storyline, he was looking for approval so that he could get closer to the mobster to carry out this revenge agenda on General Hospital. But then there are some other ways where Dex has constantly sought Sonny's approval. And when he gets that approval, he just preens. He's so happy. He's so proud to have his approval. And that's another reason it feels very personal. For instance, when Dex went into the kitchen at Pozzulo's and he cooked a meal for his boss, he said he had these older recipes and he made this meal, and Sonny tasted it, and he was talking about how good the meal was, and Dex just lit up. He was so happy that he had done something to make Sonny happy and that he really liked his food. And that seems to have nothing to do with this agenda of taking the Teflon Don down. At that point, he was already ingratiated and very close to Sonny. And he's in a good position to follow through with what Michael's hired him to do. So why is he trying to get approval in a personal way? And why does he seem so happy when he gets it? That could be because he knows that Sonny Corinthos is his dad, and all boys want their daddy's approval. So that's number 2. Number 3. In the recent shootout at the warehouse on General Hospital, Dex saved Sonny's life. He got in front of a bullet. He saved his life. And that's not necessarily something that you do for a paycheck, especially not when you're targeting that person. Then, Sonny turned around and saved his life. And that was kind of a turning point in this story. I feel like where Dex is taking a second look at Sonny, because if Dex is Sonny's son, obviously Sonny doesn't know about it. And yet he was willing to put himself in front of a bullet to save Dex. And that made a dent. That's number 3. Number 4 is from recent conversations between Dex and Sonny's daughter, Christina Corinthos. Dex is extremely interested in this charity that Sonny started in her name. And not in a way where he wants to use it in some way. He saw Sonny in a different light, is caring about Christina as a parent, then setting up this charity so she could still do something she's passionate about. They had a very intense conversation. Dex looked at the materials she showed him, and Dex wasn't flirting with her. So that's another thing, because if Dex is Sonny's son, then Christina is his sister on General Hospital. And in no way was he at all flirtatious with her. Like there was no vibe like that at all. And so it feels like this is all building up towards some kind of revelation of them having a family link. So now we're going to talk at number 5 about our reasons that we think he could be Sonny's son, who could be his mother, and why the timeline aligns. Now, number 5, who could be Dex Heller's mother if Sonny is his father? And I will tell you what the timeline comes down to you. And this has nothing to do with making things fit or soap opera rapid aging syndrome, SORAS. This is an actual real-life actor timeline versus a character timeline where it could align. Dex is the right age to be Sonny's son. Do you remember Lily Rivera? She was one of Sonny's loves from years ago. Lily's dad was a mobster in Puerto Rico, I believe. She and Sonny fell in love, and she was pregnant when they got married. Her dad hated Sonny, and he put a bomb in the car because he intended to kill Sonny for cheating on his daughter. Only the bomb went off when Lily was in the car, so her dad blew up his own daughter. Lily died from that bombing on May 31st, 1996. The actor who plays Dex, Evan Hofer, was born early 1997. So, at the point she died and was pregnant, the actor who plays this role was born. So you're asking, yeah, but wait, she blew up in a car bomb. Come on, it's General Hospital. It's a soap opera. How many people have been blown up, burned, pushed off a cliff, died of something, and later returned? Here's how it could work out. Say Lily was horribly injured, but survived maybe in a coma. And they kept her alive until she gave birth to the baby. That baby could be Dex Heller. And then after giving birth, she succumbed to her injuries. They could explain that Dex is Lily and Sonny's son, and he was adopted by the abusive family. You know, the adoption could explain that. It could also explain why Dex came to town, why he has this intense need for Sonny's approval and might want to punish Sonny, why this vendetta could be as personal for him as it is for Michael, because he might feel like that if Sonny hadn't cheated on Lily, then his grandfather would never have blown up the car, and his mother would have survived, and he would have had a normal childhood. So all this could really work out to where we see Dex as Sonny's son. It could all perfectly align if they tweak it. And this would not be unprecedented for General Hospital, by the way. If you remember, Nina Reeves was in a coma for like 20 years because her mom had drugged her. And she was pregnant when she went into a coma. And she was told that she miscarried. But it turns out she actually had her babies. And those babies are Nell Benson and Willow Tate. And they did that recon and they wrote it that way. So 100% he could say that Dex is Lily's kid. And she survived long enough to deliver him before dying from the bomb injuries. I think it would be super duper cool if Dex was Sonny's kid. Not because Sonny Corinthos needs another kid. Because let's face it, he has impregnated half of Port Charles. If he spends too much time alone with a woman, her ovaries explode and she gets pregnant. But in this case, it would line up. And it would be very interesting because then Dex would stay on the character canvas. And in case you're worried about Dex being involved with Jocelyn, Do not forget Jocelyn is in no way related to Sonny. She is the child of Jasper Jax and Carly Corinthos. She is in no way a blood relative of Sonny's. And if Dex turns out to be Sonny's son, she would not be getting busy with a brother or a half-brother. And not even a stepbrother, because her mom is no longer married to Sonny. So don't worry about that. But what do you think? Are you interested? Do you think that Dex could be Sonny's kid? Would you like to see that?